All right, here we go. Welcome back to TSIA Live Express. I am Coach Nolan Owen. All right, so here we are. So we are at a 14-pound med ball broad jump chest pass. All right, this is something that a lot of players do in college football. It's part of their agility testing, it's part of their strength testing, where they actually have to broad jump and chest pass the medicine ball at the same time. All right, we're going to use a 14-pound med ball for our testing. How it works for our points is simple. They will get points associated for how far they jump, in addition to how far the ball has traveled. And it's all going based off of the pre-existing starting spot, which is where their toes are lined up to the back of that white line. Okay, so that being said, they get 3 attempts. Each guy gets 1 attempt. Then we go next guy straight through. Then the next guy goes again. All right, so let's go ahead and get rock and rolling. First up, we have Sean Wiegand. Okay, give me a second, Sean. Here we go. All right, Sean, you're good to go for your first rep. Now we have Sean Wiegand transfer out of Illinois at Wiegand_Sean. Okay, I've got, go ahead, say yours first. His back heel. 5 feet 8 inches for the broad jump. Okay, and the chest pass went 30 feet 3 inches. You got that? Perfect. All right, next up. Okay, next up we have Luke Epstein, class 26 out of Illinois, at Luke Epstein, 44, 5'10", 180. Luke, good to go. All right, we have, go ahead, benchers. 6 feet 7 inches for the broad jump. The medicine ball traveled 28 feet 10 inches. 28 feet 10 inches. Hold on, wait for me, Talon. Next up, we have Talon Stokes, class of 26 out of Georgia, at Stokes Talon, 5'11", 196. Right on the edge. All right, we have 6 feet 7 inches for the broad jump. Okay, the med ball traveled 29 feet 5 inches. 29 feet 5 inches is right on the edge of that white line. Okay, next up we have Warren Flatt. Oh, no, hold on, no, Scotty Duran, last name. Going by last name. Scotty Duran, class of 27 out of Illinois, at Scotty_Durand, FB, 5'11", 220. You gotta do that again, make it an actual jump. Make it an actual jump. It's gotta be a broad jump, can't be a step. Here we go. So attempt number 1 still for Scotty Durand. Okay, we have 4 feet 5 inches for the broad jump. Okay, we have 20 feet 3 inches for the ball traveled. Next up, we have the baby giraffe over there, Warren Flatt, class of 27 out of Illinois, at Flat with 2 T's, Warren, 6'4.5". He grew a ½ inch, 190. Aren't you 195? It says 190. All right, go ahead. 6 feet 7 inches for the broad jump. Med ball traveled 24 feet 9 inches. 24 feet 9 inches. Thank you. Yep, Bobby. Yep. Okay, next up we have Bobby Coos, class of 28 out of Illinois. At Bob Coos 5'1", 6'1", 220. Right on it. 5 feet 9 inches for the broad jump. Chest pass went 28 feet 9 inches. 28 feet 9 inches. Okay, next up, we have Timothy Rouse, class of 28 out of Michigan, at Rouse _ LS 47, 5'8", 150. Looks like he's a little bit heavier than 150. Let's do it again. Make sure your toes on the back of that white line. So, yep, right behind it. Don't take the white line. I want the toes right in the back edge of that white line. You do not take that white line. Thank you. Do you want me to go again? Go again. Let's go, Tim. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back of white line. Behind the white line. Come on, Tim. Hey, Tim, we'll come back to you. You get another rep in a minute. All right, we'll come right back to him. All right, Carson Knight, class of 29 out of Indiana. At C as in Charlie, N November. Knight, K-N-I-G-H-T, 5'4", 6'1", 205. Okay, I got 26 feet on the dot. So 4'5" for the broad jump. Okay, chest pass is 26 feet on the dot. All right, Tim, let's go again. All right, Timothy Rouse, one more time. Class 28, Michigan, at Rouse _ LS 47. There you go, much better. Okay. All right, 5 feet 1 inches for the broad jump. Okay, and the chest pass is 22 feet 3 inches. All right, back at the top, we have Sean Wiegand, transfer out of Illinois, at Wiegand _ Sean. Sean, you're what, 6'3", right? Where's your weight at right now? 215. All right, 6'3", 215. Okay, broad jump was 5'9". Okay, the chest pass was 28 feet 5 inches, a little bit shorter this time around. Next up, Luke Epstein, class 26 out of Illinois, at Luke Epstein, 44, 5'10", 180. Six feet 8 inches for the broad jump. Okay, chest pass is 28 feet 4 inches. 28 feet 4 inches. Next up, Talon Stokes, class 26 out of Georgia, 5'11", 196. Got to add that 1 extra pound there. Can't do 195, 196. Nice toss. Okay, broad jump was 6'3". Okay, and it was 31 feet for the chest pass on the dot. That's the highest in the day. Next up is Scotty Durand. At Scotty _ Durand football, class 27 out of Illinois, 5'11", 220. Okay, 4.9 for broad jump. Okay, and his chest pass was 22 feet 4 inches. 22 feet 4 inches. Okay, back at it. We've got Warren Flat with 2 T's. Class of 27 out of Illinois. At Flat, Warren. 6'4.5", 190. Technically 195. That was much better. Okay, his broad jump was 6 feet 10 inches. Okay, and his chest pass was 28 feet 6 inches. 28 feet 6 inches. That was Warren's long for the day. Broad, not for a throw. 31 feet the longest. The jump. Warren Flat, the longest jump of the day so far. Hold on, wait for me for Bobby. Hold on. Okay, next up we have Bobby Coos, class of 28, out of Illinois, and that's at Bob Coos, and Coos is K-U-S, 5'1", 6'1", 220. Let's go, Bobby. What a toss. Okay, the broad jump was 5 feet 6 inches. And the chest pass was 29 feet 11 inches. Nice job, Bobby. Again, that's a class of 28, coaches. Class of 28. Okay, next up we have Timothy Rouse. Back at it. Let's go, buddy. Class of 28 out of Michigan. At Rouse _ LS4758 150. Yeah, he can slide. Yeah. All right, he's got 6 feet on the dot as far as the broad jump goes. Chest pass was 22 feet 3 inches. 22 feet 3 inches. Now his chest pass. Okay, next up is Carson Knight. Class 29 out of Indiana. At C as in Charlie, N November. Knight as in Knight in Shining Armor, 5'4", 6'1", 205. 4 feet 9 inches for the broad jump. Chest pass was 22 feet 8 inches. Back at top, last time around, guys. Last time. Here we go. All right, next up is Sean Wiegand, transfer out of Illinois at Wiegand _ Sean, 6'3", 215. Nice job. Broad jump was 6 feet on the dot. Okay, and the chest pass was 30 feet on the dot. Okay, back at it. Luke Epstein, class 26 out of Illinois. At Luke Epstein, 4'4", 5'10", 180. Okay. 6 feet 4 inches for the broad jump. Chest pass is 28 feet 7 inches. Went in the gutter. All right. Back at it, we have Talon Stokes out of Georgia, class of 26. At Stokes Talon, T-A-L-O-N. Again, 5'11", 196. His last attempt at it. Nice broad jump. Nice. Okay, broad jump was 6 feet. 31 feet 3 inches for the chest pass. Broke his last record. So next up, Scotty Durand. Class 27 at Illinois. At Scotty _ Durand, FB, 5'11", 220. Okay, we have 5 feet on the dot for the broad jump. And the chest pass was 24 feet 9 inches. 24 feet 9 inches. Back at it, Warren Flat, class 27 out of Illinois at flat with 2 T's. Warren, 6'4.5", 195. Nice. Okay, we had 7 feet for the broad jump. That's a big broad jump frame on that one. Okay, and the chest pass was 27 feet 10 inches. 27 feet 10 inches. I think Warren holds the distance for right now as far as broad jump goes. Broke the last one. Next up is Bobby Coos, KUS, class of 28 out of Illinois at Bob Coos 5'1", 6'1", 220. Okay, broad jump was 5 feet 7 inches. The chest pass was 29 feet 2 inches. 29 feet 2 inches. All right, here we go. Timothy Rouse, class of 28 out of Michigan at Rouse_LS47, 5'8", 150. Let's go, Tim. Okay, 5 feet 4 inches for the broad jump, and the chest pass was 22 inches on the dot. 22 feet, excuse me. Not 22 inches. 22 feet. I think his big thumb could throw it just 22 inches. All right. Next up is Carson Knight, class 29 out of Indiana at C as in Charlie, end November. Knight in shining armor, 5'4", 6'1", 205. Good thing I caught that. Good thing I caught that. That was close. On the edge. Okay, we have 29 feet, 10 inches. You got some distance on that one. Nice job. All right, that'd be it. All right, that's it for the. That was 5'3" for the broad jump. Okay, that's it for the chest pass broad jump. We'll be back here in just a little bit with starting off with our charts. See you soon.